In the high-stakes, unforgiving world of professional sports, a team's fate can be determined in a single, devastating moment. For the Indiana Fever, the 2025 WNBA season began with a swell of expectations and a palpable sense of renewed optimism. With a retooled roster and a championship-driven mindset from new head coach Stephanie White, the team looked poised for a breakout campaign. But a series of crushing setbacks quickly transformed that hopeful narrative into a story of resilience and, at times, desperation. At the center of this unforeseen crisis was the team's backcourt, a position that, in the blink of an eye, went from being a strength to a source of immense vulnerability. The initial blow was, of course, the absence of superstar Caitlin Clark, who was sidelined with an injury that cast a long shadow over the team. While her physical absence was a challenge, the emotional and strategic void she left behind was even more pronounced. But the team's troubles were just beginning. A chain of events that seemed almost impossibly cruel for a single season soon followed. The departure of veteran Erica Wheeler to the Seattle Storm was a strategic loss that was quickly compounded by a crushing wave of injuries. The Fever had found a gem in hardship signing Ari McDonald, who was proving to be a standout performer, helping to shoulder the playmaking burden in Clark's absence. But her promising run came to a heartbreaking end when she suffered a season-ending broken right foot. Not long after, a setback to Sydney Colson left coach White with severely depleted backcourt and limited options. With the season at a pivotal point and a playoff spot on the line, the Fever were in desperate need of a solution. The call to arms, a calculated risk. In this moment of crisis, Coach White and the Fever organization turned to a player whose career has been defined by a deep well of resilience forged in the fires of adversity. With their options dwindling, they signed Kyra Lambert on a 7-day hardship contract. At 28 years old, Lambert is a player with both a decorated past and a difficult injury history, a combination that made her signing a calculated risk. But for the Fever, the gamble was necessary. With Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hull holding down the fort as best they could, the team needed another guard, a stopgap who could stabilize the backcourt and provide a sense of calm in the midst of the storm. For Lambert, it was a moment she had been working toward for years, a chance to finally silence the doubts and prove to the world and to herself that she was a worthy solution. And as she insists this time, it will be different. The story of resilience, a career forged in adversity. To understand the immense significance of this opportunity for Kyra Lambert, one must look at the journey that brought her to this moment. Her story is not just one of basketball. It's a testament to the sheer will and determination of an athlete who refused to let injuries dictate her future. As a standout at Duke University, Lambert's college career was a testament to her immense potential. She was a rising star, a versatile guard with a bright future ahead of her. But that future was put on hold in the cruelest of ways. In the midst of the 2017 NCAA tournament, she suffered the first of two devastating setbacks, a torn ACL that ended her season and forced her to miss the entirety of the following year. It was a heartbreaking moment, a physical and emotional toll that would have broken a lesser athlete's spirit. But Lambert refused to be defined by her injury. She began the long, arduous process of rehabilitation, determined to return to court stronger than ever. But fate had a different plan. In a crushing twist, during the 2018 preseason, she suffered a second ACL tear, a setback that not only delayed her return, but kept her off the court for 2 consecutive years. The lost time was invaluable, as she missed out on crucial developmental years and a shot at playing professional basketball, a dream that seemed to be slipping further and further away. Still, Lambert's refusal to let injuries dictate her future was a defining characteristic of her journey. She returned to complete her college career with Texas, where she demonstrated her unwavering persistence. Though her scoring numbers were not what they once were, she proved to be an invaluable presence on the court, averaging 5.8 points, 3.8 rebounds, 1.7 assists, and 1.2 steals in her final season. Her comeback was not just about the numbers. It was a testament to her sheer will and her love for the game. Her persistence eventually took her overseas, where she excelled for multiple European clubs, proving that she had the skills and determination to compete at a professional level. Her hard work culminated in a star-making performance with Olympiacos, where she honed her skills into a legitimate pro, averaging an impressive 15.4 points and 6.3 assists per game. She was no longer a college player defined by her injuries. She was a professional, a player who had overcome immense adversity to get to this point. Hashtag the WNBA challenge. A test of character. Now, with Caitlin Clark and Ari McDonald both unavailable, Kyra's role becomes even more crucial in the back end of the 2025 WNBA season. The team is fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot, and every game, every possession matters. For Lambert, this is a moment of immense pressure, a trial by fire. The WNBA is the best basketball in the world, and there is no room for error. The 7-day hardship contract is a short window, a brief moment to prove her worth to both the organization and the fans. But Lambert feels up to the task. Her approach to the game is one of quiet confidence, born from years of preparation. As she stated, her familiarity with the WNBA is not just a passing interest. "I've been watching the WNBA for years," she said. "I mean, it's the best basketball in the world. So I've been watching. I've been studying." This simple statement speaks volumes about her dedication and professionalism. She wasn't just a fan watching from afar. She was a student of the game, a professional who was preparing for a moment she wasn't even sure would come. Her study and dedication, she believes, have helped ease the transition. You know, being able to watch it and see it from a professional point of view has helped the transition, she said. She is a basketball mind, a player who understands the nuances and complexities of the professional game. The Fever, in their moment of need, have found not just a player, but a professional who is ready to step in and contribute. For the Fever organization and her new teammates, the welcome has been overwhelming. The girls, the organization has been great in welcoming me here. Just got me up to speed quickly, she said. The urgency of the situation is clear. There was no time to ease her in. They had to get her up to speed immediately, and Lambert's professionalism and studious nature have made that possible. The feeling, she says, is one of genuine excitement. "I'm just really excited to join the team," she said. It's a simple but powerful statement that speaks to her